As the price of prescription drugs continue to rise in the United States, a bipartisan group of lawmakers on Capitol Hill are teaming up to try to address this problem. Senators Rick Scott and Chris Van Hollen are proposing legislation to rein in the cost of medications developed with taxpayer money. Our Washington, D.C. Bureau reporter Samantha-Jo joins us now. How would this proposal work?
Well, Tammy, under the We Paid Act, companies that receive research funding from the National Institutes of Health or any federal agency would be required to offer affordable prices to consumers.
This could save my life. I have an incurable blood cancer.
David Mitchell has multiple myeloma, a cancer which is treatable with some of the most innovative prescription drugs, but they come with hefty price tags, up to $500,000.
We invested our own money as taxpayers to develop something that could save lives that we won't be able to afford. That's unacceptable.
Mitchell, the founder of Patients for Affordable Drugs, has challenged lawmakers to change that.
I'm hoping to have a big impact.
Rick Scott and Chris Van Hollen are introducing a bill that would place price caps on medications, developed and researched using billions of taxpayer dollars. A recent study found all of the drugs approved by the FDA between 2010 and 2016 relied heavily on support from the NIH.
It's pretty basic sense. We use your taxpayer money. You should get a fair price on your drugs.
The bipartisan legislation would establish a committee to determine whether prices set by drug companies are fair, but it'll likely face some opposition.
The drug companies are not going to want to give away that power to set prices as high as they want.
But that isn't discouraging lawmakers.
We're going to work hard to get this passed.
Or patients waiting on new research and innovation.
These wonderful new potentially cures for my cancer that are in development they give me hope. But if we get the cure, but the cure is not accessible for patients, then we failed.
Now, this bill was recently introduced ahead of the August recess. Senators Scott and Van Hollen tell me they'll continue to work to get their colleagues on board when they return to Washington in September. We're live in the studios. Samantha-Jo, Spectrum News 13.
All right.